द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव जे उत्पत्ति स्थिति लय करे वेदो स्तुति उच्चरे जेनारोम सुछिद्रमा अणुसमा ब्रह्मांड कोटि फरे माया काड रवि शशि सुरगणो आज्ञानलोपेक्षण एवाक्षरधामनाधिपति श्री स्वामी नारायण जनियमृतवाणितो बहिरहि साक्षात् महिमा रूपे जनि ब्राह्मी स्थिति अहोलिन करे सुभव्य अक्षर पदे शरणागत निजल्प जीव सहुना श्रेयार्थ तत्पर रहे काका स्नेहल सिंधु दिव्य विभुने हय्यों तो वंदन करे सजानन स्वामी महाराज नी जय 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 आज के आनंद की जय 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 सद्गुरुदेव की जय 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 गुरु हरि काकाजी महाराज गुरु हरि पप्पाजी महाराज बंधु बेलड़ी शताब्दी पर्व महोत्सवनी जय 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 प्रगट ब्रह्म स्वरूप हरि प्रसाद स्वामी महाराज नी जय 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 प्रगट ब्रह्म स्वरूप जसभाई साहेबनी जय 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 सर्वे गुणातीत स्वरूपोनी जय 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 હજી સરસ કિશોરભાઈએ સરસ લાભ આપ્યો. કિશોરભાઈ gave very nice thought provoking ideas and at his age he is traveling more than I travel. He is rarely staying in his hometown in London. કિશોરભાઈ લંડનમાં એમના ઘરે ભાગ્યે થોડુંક રહેતા હશે. અહીં અમેરિકા બી આવે તો બી અમારા રાજુભાઈ ઠક્કરને લઈને ઈસ્ટ કોસ્ટ ડ્રાઇવિંગ કરીને પહોંચી ગયા. હી ડ્રોવ about 2,000 miles in short time, about 5 days, to East Coast. And he went to see different devotees. And Rajubhai Thakkar, he was very happy, to go with. I had plans also to go, but I had other, commitment, other invitations here, so I could not make it. But that worked out very nice. And Rachna's parents gave their car to drive all that long distance. We had rented a car. We had rented a car, from O'Hare Airport to go all the way to the East Coast. NG Ben had done that. But then Sapan Bhai was here and said, no, don't rent. My parents' car is not getting any use. So use that car, So we had to pay a small penalty for cancelling the reservation. But that was worth, And Kishore uncle, he doesn't get tired, to drive all this long distance. Normally, for that distance, you need another backup driver, When Guruji came, we had lot of backup drivers. કહીએ અમારા જીતુભાઈ અને કિરણબેન અને અમારા આશીષભાઈ. Yeah. But Kishore uncle by himself, did all that. So, more power to him. When I go to London, he gets long day, from morning until late night. He is driving, taking to different devotees' places. He doesn't get tired, In Paris also, he drives. In India, he is not driving. India manat karta. No. So, in India, we have a lot of support, a lot of driving help, But tomorrow, Kishore Bhai is leaving to London, and then he will be there for a few days. થોડાક દિવસ કિશોરભાઈ લંડનમાં રહીને પાછા પેરિસ મળશે અમને. આપણા પ્રવીણભાઈ લાડે મને બી બોલાવ્યા પેરિસ કે તમે અન્નકૂટમાં આવો. મોટાભાગે વસીભાઈ ભરતભાઈને બોલાવતા હોય પણ એ બિઝી છે આ વર્ષે, એટલે મને કે તમે આવો. ભાઈ હવે હું રિટાયર થયેલો છું એટલે વાંધો નથી, જ્યારે બોલાવો ત્યારે આવી જઈએ. સો our Pinky Ben is also coming. That is very good. So we will be there from 21st, next Friday, to 25th. And then we'll come back. And pachi, we have other Diwali functions going on then, coming here, Chopada Pujan, Lakshmi Pujan, Diwali, Ankut, બે અન્નકૂટ છે. એક અન્નકૂટ here in this hall. And this is the first time we will have Ankut in this mandir. So our Indira Ben has taken up a big role, Indira Ben Amin, that she wants to fill up the whole stage with Ankut. That is her goal. આખું સ્ટેજ ભરેલું લાગશે. અન્કુટથી સ્ટેજ ભરેલું હોય તો ભાઈ બધા તમારા મિત્રોને બધાને બોલાવજો તો ચેરો બી ભરાય એનો. Invite your friends and family members and everybody so that we have a lot of seats filled up also, But Indira Ben is planning over 360 items. 360 જુદી જુદી આઇટમો ઇન્દિરા બેન એનું લિસ્ટ બનાવ્યું છે અને બધી સરસ રીતે ગોઠવશે અહીંયા આગળ. એટલે we would have a very grand Ankut first time here. We were doing for lot many years in Waukegan, આખો રૂમ ભરાઈ જતો હતો એનો. પણ છતાં ત્યાં 100 જેટલી આઈટમો થતી હશે નહીં? 250 items થયેલી, yeah. Right. So here we are going to have 50% even more, 360 plus. કારણ કે 360 તો Indira Ben has come up with the list, and other people will bring different items also. So it is 400 and up items. Okay. Emily, you have to come up with 5 items over and above what she has, Make some good items, Yeah. She will give you the list, Yeah. So we will have very nice Ankut, And then we would have another Ankut at Waukegan also. The Ankut we are going to do here would be on Sunday, which is Diwali. Sunday is Diwali. But Monday is a New Year, which is 31st of October. And there we are going to do it in Waukegan. But we are going to do in a small scale. કુસુમબેન અને જે બધાને કહેશે એ પ્રમાણે ત્યાં આગળ થોડુંક સરસ ગોઠવીશું ત્યાં ભાઈ. ઘણા વર્ષોથી કરીએ છીએ. We are doing for many years. So we would like to, do it and continue, So that would be end of October. And then 1st of October is, 1st of November is Bhai Beej. So we would have Bhai Beej function at our Indira Ben, our Moti Ben, and other places, So 1st, 2nd, I have spared here, પછી 3જી તારીખે I will be leaving for a long trip, I will be going to Paris for 2 days. Again, because we are going next Friday for 5 days, and then 3rd of October, November, for again 2 days, I will be leaving on 3rd, so I'll be there on 4th and 5th. And then I will be leaving on the 5th, so I'll arrive in Bombay on 6th of November. And then 7th November, next day we will have Bhajan Sandhya in Powai. And then 8th November, we will leave for Gujarat by car and visit different towns, different devotees. And by 11th, 10th night, we will reach Vidyanagar. So we have a function on 11, 12 and 13 November where Kishorbhai just mentioned, we are going there. And other people are coming, our Ketan Bhai Kantharia, Anish Bhai, Kusumben, and there are some other people also, Amara Sunil Bhai. Sunil Bhai namnu family. Right, Sunil Bhai? તમે એકલા જ જાઓ છો. અચ્છા, સુનિલ ભાઈ જવાના છે. And then some other people will be also living. But હર્ષાબેન આવવાના? Oh, ઈચ્છા છે? જરૂર, જરૂર. સરસ. So, we will be celebrating. Similarly, we had a function in June here, 10, 11, 12 June, big function. Similar function is in Vidyanagar in November 11, 12 and 13 on Kakaji and Pappaji's centenary. Our Behno from Gunati Jyot are doing that. And lot of people from London and abroad are coming on that function. So then, after 13th, we will be leaving to Ahmedabad. And we will be seeing lot of people in Ahmedabad. And we will be there up to 18, And then we are going to fly to Chandigarh from Ahmedabad. There is a marriage of Sahor family. Goody Ben's marriage. So, ભરતભાઈ ને બધા બોમ્બેથી જશે અને કિશોરભાઈને અમે અમદાવાદથી જઈશું. So 18, 19, 20 and maybe 21 we will be in Delhi and then we will fly back to Ahmedabad or Baroda, based on, whatever arrangement. And then we will continue our journey from 21 to 26 in Baroda, Surat, Bharuch, Chikhli, and other places, and then come back to Bombay on 26 or 27 of November. We will be there for 2 days, and 29th of November we will be flying to to Sydney. We will be going to Australia, Sydney, Kishore uncle and myself. And there we will be there for 1 day in Sydney, and we will fly to Perth, the other side, another 3,500 miles across Australia, closer to India. But the airlines are so crazy, that if we fly to Perth, it is very expensive. But if we fly to Sydney, then it is cheaper. Andheri Nagari. So then Perth, we will be there for 5 days. And then we'll fly back to Sydney. And then Sydney, we will be there for 2 weeks. And then we'll fly back on December 20, back to Bombay. We will be there again for 2 days in Powai. And then we'll go to Aurangabad. So there we will be there up to the end of the year. And then on the 1st of January, we have marriage of Sarvangi Ben. So probably we will fly from Aurangabad to Baroda. and attend the marriage. And then after that, we will be coming back to Bombay. And then we will be there on for a few days, and then we have other program to go back to Sahib's function in Gujarat again. We will attend 7th of January Bhajan Sandhya, and then we will go to Sahib's program in Vidyanagar, Mogri. And that would be ending on 12th of January, and we will fly from there to Delhi on Anandi Didi's birthday. And we will be there for 1 week, and then around January 19th, we will be coming back to Bombay. And then we will be there until 3rd of February. February 3rd, we would attend our Patostav and all that. 7th February, we will attend that. And then, oh, there would be, yeah, we would have one more trip, yeah, 26 January in Nadiad, yes. Right. And then on February 8th, 9, 10, we will be in Bombay, but then we will be flying, or we will be going to Samadiyada on the February 12th. There is a function of Nirmal Swami's birthday, and Hariprasad Swami and everybody is coming. 12th February, we will be done and come to the 13th February to Sakarda, Akshar Vihari Swamiji's birthday. And 3rd February night, we will come back to Bombay and fly to Paris on 14th February. So it's a busy, busy schedule there. એટલે નડિયાદ 26મી જાન્યુઆરીનું છે ને. So probably we will come by about 28 January. તમે આવવાના છો? સરસ, સરસ. Okay. Uh-huh. Bombay to સરસ. That would be good. જરૂર, જરૂર. જરૂર, જરૂર. બહુ સરસ. Very good. સરસ. So today, coming back to our main program. Today, in India, it is full moon day, Sharad Purnima. And Swamiji is celebrating big function in Baroda. He is opening up another mandir very close to our Harshaben's brother's place in Baroda, Manjalpur. And Guruji from Delhi has come there today, and the function may be going on very shortly now, And Bharat Bhai, Vasi Bhai, and others are coming from Bombay. And then Guruji is flying back in the afternoon today, because tomorrow, on Sunday, they have function in Delhi for Sharad Purnima. So, the celebration of Gunatitanand Swami's birthday is a great occasion. And we did this today partly with that occasion, that lot of birthdays that Pankaj Uncle explained, So, Gunatitanand Swami is the Akshardham of Swaminarayan Bhagavan. When God comes down on the earth, He comes with all the other amenities and powers with Him. જ્યારે ભગવાન પૃથ્વી પર પધારે ત્યારે એમનું અક્ષરધામ ને સમગ્ર ઐશ્વર્ય લઈને પધારે. Gunatitanand Swami, after 4 years of Swaminarayan Bhagavan's coming on this earth, came. Swaminarayan Bhagavan was born in 1781 and Gunatitanand Swami was born in 1785. And Gunatitanand Swami says that even I was not born, I was in tune with God. I was in my mother's womb, I was tuned with God. And after I was born, I have been in tune with God, Very high level of, thinking, That Gunatitanand Swami was always living with the spiritual consciousness, higher level of consciousness. And when he was very young, he was telling his mother, his mother was offering milk to Lord Krishna. And Gunatitanand Swami says, I am hungry also, give me milk also. So his mother says, let me finish this offering to God and then I'll give you. Gunatitanand Swami says, if I drink and when I drink, God drinks. So give me first. If our children say that way, we will say, our kid is going crazy, And so did his mother Sakarba says, no, તું તો ગાંડો થયો લાગે એવું બોલાય ભગવાનને ધરાવવાનું હોય. But Gunatitanand Swami insisted, saying that try one time, mummy. Try, and see what happens. So then she gave. And when Gunatitanand Swami finished drinking, then she went with another glass to offer to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna's lips were already with milk, white milk. And Gunatitanand Swami did not go and put there, it just happened that way. That is how much elevated power and understanding Gunatitanand Swami had from childhood. I read Swamini Vato, and Gunatitanand Swami says, when we were kids, we were playing with kids also, And we will pray together and we will make one leader out of this group of kids, And we'll call him Brahman. Gunatitanand Swami was Brahmin himself, right? But this Brahmin will now tell everybody what to do. So, that leader would say, okay, today is Ekadashi. So everybody will stop eating. They will not go and eat lunch at their home. And they would do the fasting. And they would do bhajan, dhoon, chanting, and all games playing, but focusing with Ekadashi. Then, later on in the evening, they would say that now, let us assume that it is 4 o'clock in the morning. What do you do 4 o'clock in the morning? Take a bath. How do you take a bath? So they take the dirt and spread on their body, and say, okay, air bath or dhoor bath. So they all take the bath. Then, 4 o'clock is next day, right? So it is next day after Ekadashi, Baras. So normally in India, people donate on the day after Ekadashi. So Gunatitanand Swami says, we will also donate rice and dal, peas and other things, sugar and sugar cane and all that, but made out of dirt. We will say, okay, rice, okay, dal, okay, sugar. And then we will donate cows made out of broken pieces of earthen materials, પેલા હાડલા ભાગી ગયા હોય એના જે ઠીકરા હોય એની ગાય બનાવે અને ગાય ડોનેટ કરે. They donate the cow. So This is how he was playing. But the difference was that everybody else was thinking it is the game. Gunatitanand Swami was thinking that dealing in the whole life, going to school or going to farming or doing business or job or whatever, is also similar business. That it is dealing with the dirt. There is no attachment to anything. That was the understanding Gunatitanand Swami had. At a very young age. And then Gunatitanand Swami talks the glory of Swaminarayan Bhagavan, who about 1,000 miles away in India leaves the home at the age of 10 to the pilgrimage to Himalaya mountain and all. He sees that 1,000 miles away and tells that our Bhagavan has started his journey for the liberation of mankind. And then Swaminarayan Bhagavan, walking all the way down, comes to western part of Gujarat, and there he meets Gunatitanand Swami and then explains the glory of Gunatitanand Swami. So Gunatitanand Swami was a very ideal sadhu that we all want to get inspiration from him. And similar thing repeated again in the time of Shastriji Maharaj and Yogi Ji Maharaj. Yogi Ji Maharaj was also such a Gunatitanand Swami's incarnation. And Shastriji Maharaj was Swaminarayan Bhagavan's incarnation. So, same thing repeats again. And it goes on and on and on. So, on this day, we want to pray to Gunatitanand Swami to get the virtues and qualities of Gunatitanand Swami. There are innumerable virtues of Gunatitanand Swami. And you can understand that wherever in our galaxy there are so many similar earths that like we have, We have developed in last 200,000 years maybe, to a human being, 2 લાખ વર્ષ પહેલા કોઈ માણસ જેવા દેખાતા નહીં હોય chimpanzee and apes, right? In 200,000 years we have developed to such a level. Can you imagine another 200,000 years down the road where we would be? 200,000 years in the future, where we would be, we would be advanced a lot, There could be Earths in our galaxy that they may have been developed millions of years ahead of us. And there, the life would have been much ahead of us, So who goes there? Swaminarayan Bhagavan and Gunatitanand Swami. He goes there. They go there, And liberates them also. So Gunatitanand Swami has gone many, many places. Because in Akshardham, they say that there are innumerable liberated souls. અક્ષરધામમાં મુક્તો કેટલા છે? અનંત કોટી મુક્તો. તો બધા આવ્યા ક્યાંથી? Where did they come from? Not from this earth. From this earth is only 200 years. After the company of Swaminarayan Bhagavan, those who liberated, that's only a small count. So where all the other liberated souls have come from. Other planets, other system. And can you imagine in another 200,000 years, how many liberated souls from this earth will go to Akshardham? It is picking up momentum, And we are all focusing to become Brahmarup. And we want to elevate and find a reserved chair in Akshardham, reserved seat in Akshardham. પંકજભાઈ બુકિંગ શરૂ કરો કે છે? આટલા વર્ષોથી કર્યું છે હજુ પૂછો છો? હા, બીજાનું બી તમારી વાત કોણ કરે છે? But the point is that there are innumerable souls in Akshardham. They have come from other planetary systems, And Gunatitanand Swami and Somnath Bhagavan have gone there. Last several billion years ago, and started, Wherever there is a proper development, these souls are liberated, We are very lucky, that we are human beings. When we talk, we communicate with each other. And then we get inspiration from within. That's something I want to be. Just like our children, we want to make them educated kids, Same way, we want to ourselves elevate to become Brahmarup. And we are fortunate in that we are absorbing this mature knowledge, Like Kishore Bhai said, that a group of goats can be in thousands, But a group of lions, only few. Kakaji used to say that many times, Why? Because that kind of awareness is imparted in us, આપણી અંદર એવી ઊંચા લેવલની સમજણ મૂકવામાં આવી છે કે આપણે સિંહના બચ્ચા જ છીએ. આપણે શિયાળવા નથી. પણ પ્રસંગ આવે ત્યારે છૂપ થઈ જઈએ છે. એ આપણી ખોટ છે. તે વખતે લડાઈ લેવી છે. તે વખતે આપણે ગુણાતીતાનંદ સ્વામીને પ્રાર્થના કરવી છે કે અમારે ખરેખર ભ્રમરૂપ થવું છે. જેવા છે તેવા ગાંડા ગેલા તમારા પણ ભ્રમરૂપ થવું છે. અને જો એવી ખરેખર અંદરથી તીવ્રતાથી મંડી પડીએ, with our intense prayer, if we pray to Gunatitanand Swami and Swaminarayan Bhagavan, then a roadway will be made for us. And in this life, we can elevate to that level, And there are so many good virtues and qualities, One quality that we have been talking every Friday morning is lately Nirdosh Buddhi, Samyak Nirdosh Buddhi. Nirdosh Buddhi in all balanced way, So that we are never short of anything, We are full of everything, So, a Nirdosh Buddhi, એની ઉપર હરિપ્રસાદ સ્વામીજી has said a lot, Today we were reading the hurdles in this Samyak Nirdosh Buddhi. And there were 3 levels of hurdles, that Swamiji has explained. The gross level, the subtle level, and the third is that when we get power, we become without control. We lose our control. And that is also a hurdle. If someone gives us $1 billion, કોઈક આપણને $1 અબજ આપે રાજ, પછી આ સીટ ઉપર રાજ બેઠો હોય? આઈ વુડ. ઓકે. જો તારી he is also saying, અમારા રાજ બેસે, I have a little doubt, Raj? Knowing your past, But we don't want to shake up. We don't want to, abuse and misuse the powers if we get. It is natural, when we get that much of money, who cares then, right? Yeah. Same way, if we get a strength of 1,000 elephants in ourselves, how many elephants? 1,000. We would be champion in basketball, football, Raj? Every game, we would be the number one, right? But we would have ego then. Yeah. We don't want to have the ego. We want to still remain humble of the humblest. And there is such Vachanamrut also, Samana Bhagavan has mentioned in the Vachanamrut, that one saint, Swayam Prakashanand Swami, is asking the question, that how can I have, or how one can have the full faith in God regardless of whatever he gets, And Samana Bhagavan says that before coming to satsang, or in the beginning of satsang, we have not enough food to eat. We have only 40 pounds of grains to last for how long, Raj? 40 pounds of grain, no shakbhaji, nothing, just grain. For, and family of 5 maybe, husband, wife and 3 kids maybe, or maybe more kids, But 40 pounds of grain last for how much, Kiran Ben? 1 year. So for 5 people it is 8 pounds per person for whole year. 8 pound would mean that you would have less than, you would have less than a pound for every month. In whole month, 3/4 pound. We eat 1.5 pound in one meal. Can you imagine, we would be eating only that much every day. Such poverty, right? Samana Bhagavan is saying, in our home, ઘરમાં 1 મણ અનાજ હોય, અને સાધુ સાથે અને ભગવાન સાથે જેવી વિનમ્રતા હોય, દાસત્વ ભક્તિ હોય, we have humbleness and good manner with God and saint, then we get the kingdom of the whole town, Chicago. All the earning of Chicago comes to our cell phone. આપણા cell phone માં આવી જાય બધું earning, whole Chicago earning, એક ગામનું રાજ આવે, પછી કહે છે કે 5 ગામનું રાજ આવે, 50 ગામનું, 100 ગામનું રાજ આવે. Still, if we have the whole earth in our control, and still we become humble of the humblest. Still we remain humble of the humblest in front of the sadhu, gunatit saint. એ ક્યારે બને? કેટલી બધી મેચ્યોર અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગ હોય ત્યારે બને. એવી અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગ આવે તો ભગવાનના ભક્તને કોઈ વિઘ્ન ના આવે, તો પ્રોબ્લેમ ના આવે. So this is for a householder. For a sadhu also, Bhagavan says, that when the problem comes, a person quits in old time to become sadhu. So, he has come giving up all these problems of his family and doing the seva of sadhu. And now he gets the power in that if he does this, and dead animal will get up. And if he does this, live animal will lay down. That kind of power, He would be still humble to the sadhu. બરોબરિયાપણું ના કરે, સાધુદાઓ ના રાખે, તો એને કોઈ દિવસ પડવાનો વારો ના આવે. He will not fall down. Very hard. But it is possible. Gunatitanand Swami lived that way. Bhagaji Maharaj lived that way. Jaga Swami was so humble. So they had put a restriction on him not to talk, no satsang. In Junagadh, they had given him one remote place, close the door, and you just don't come out. So devotees worried, they went to Jaga Swami, saying that we don't like this, please, can you do something? So Jaga Swami knew that those devotees were thinking that Jaga Swami is incapable. That is why he is remaining humble. Yeah, those who are incapable, they remain humble also. But Jaga Swami was not that way. So there was one squirrel climbing on in the house, Jaga Swami did this. That squirrel fell down. So everybody look at the squirrel. And Jaga Swami says, that squirrel did not fall down on its own, I wanted to show you, that how much God has given me, And then they had a discussion, satsang and everything. At the end of the satsang, Jaga Swami did this and squirrel ran. So then those devotees had confidence that Jaga Swami is not a common person, But never Jaga Swami had used his power, He has used all these discourses and all these goodies to elevate the satsangis. That is his mission. Yogi Ji Maharaj, very powerful. He used only portion of that to give Kakaji Samadhi. And look what has happened. The whole Gunati Samaj has come out of it. And then Yogi Ji Maharaj has never used, So they have power, but they remain humble of the humblest. So this is what we want to pray today to Gunatitanand Swami. That we are praying to you. We are on the way to become Brahmarup. So naturally the powers are going to come. Extraordinary powers are going to come. But we don't want to get lost in those powers. We don't want to get lost on our goal. We want to become Brahmarup. અમારે બ્રહ્મરૂપ બનવું છે, એમાં આ બધા પાવર આવે, ઐશ્વર્ય આવે, પણ અમને ભૂલભૂલામણીમાં ના નાખી દે, એવી પ્રાર્થના છે. That is our prayer. So, on this day of Gunatitanand Swami's birthday and others' birthday, we want to pray that We want to remain humble of the humblest. We want to ever remain happy within ourselves. कौन मिला है किसकी? घर वाली हूँ, पंकज भाई नहीं. બધું આવી ગયું. So we want to live with that zeal, with that magnanimity, Kakaji lived that way, કાકાજી પાસે એવા એક્સ્ટ્રા ઓર્ડિનરી પાવર હતા એનો. અમને પોતાને અનુભવ છે એટલે કહીશ ભાઈ એનો. ઇટ્સ અવર ઓન એક્સપિરિયન્સ. એબટમાં મેનેજર આવી ગયો તો બીજો. કાકાજી કહે છે કે એ ના બને, તમે જ છો મેનેજર, ઇઝ ફોર યુ. It's a long story. We have talked about that, But it's getting close. I want to have our ભાઈઓ also, પિન્ટુ ભાઈ થોડો લાભ આપે અને અમારા વિજયભાઈ બી થોડો લાભ આપશે. એનએનજી બેન ટુડે. ઓકે બેટા.